Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chance Ganem here with your Forex morning show. We are on it is Friday here, last Friday of 2018. So when we look at this, let me refresh this real quick. You can see there is zero news today, no news to worry about today, but we have a ton of holidays coming up. So it'll be interesting seeing if there is any movement tonight or today, this morning, on anything going into the New York session. So we will see together, but here's a few setups I'm looking for, guys. I have this harmonic scan right here. Look at that, beautiful, all the way down. Look at that, to the pip touch on that pitchfork. Craziness, craziness. But I'm going to draw the other pitchfork because I want to get this other pitchfork drawn so I know where price is at up here on Euro USD. So let me slide this in. Boom. So I go for an X, A, and then I get a C touch right here. Perfect touch to the end of that wick. Look how it lines up. It actually, look at that, held good here. Broke retest right there to the wick. Another hold right here to the pip. All good. So you can see it's actually right here in this zone. I want to throw quarter theory on this thing as well, and this is looking like a decent setup going into New York session. So we'll see what happens on EU, see if it gives us the move we want to see. But there we go. We're going to put quarter theory there, guys. If you're new to quarter theory, essentially all we're doing is marking the levels around the numbers on the far right every 50 pips. See how I got 1.1400 marked, and I got 1.4 is 50 marks, so every 50 pips you'll mark that. Guys, two things I'm looking for here. If this does go for the buy, it's got to break this quarter 3 level like it's doing. I kind of want to see one boom and get that buy right there on X marks the spot, or if it does break underneath, give us a retest there, it will sell it. Those are the two moves I'm looking for in Euro USD. I think this buy might be more possible as it's breaking right now. It could finish up and come and do a little break retest. You can see it was a perfect buy off this. If you got in right here, you're only looking at 4 pips of drawdown, and it's already up 10 pips. So, you know, Euro USD, that is a setup I'm looking for on that. Now, let me click through here. Here's a few I have highlighted. So, NZD JPY, this thing, look at this. Perfect break retest out of this pitchfork. Sadly, I did not have, I was not in that trade. I was not looking at the charts at that time, but it did respect that pitchfork perfectly. I'm going to draw the second pitchfork on this trade as well so that we can see what's going on. First things first, I will do this. I like to extend this down right there. It might not make it a scan, but let me do this real quick. Let me see here. I need to magnet that up. Because all that really matters is the high to low is caught. And you guys can see right there, look at that. Look at that. That thing just bounced perfectly off this level. It held this level, held this level, held this level. So I like this pitchfork. It's shooting off the pitchfork right as we speak. So guys, I would look for maybe another touchdown to this pitchfork. Another move that could happen here that I see could possibly be forming is a push up to this level and then drop down, or it could do one of these and pop back up. So we'll see. I like the up and down momentum just because it's in a strong downtrend. If that downtrend is going to continue, that's something I'd be looking for, because when I throw a trend line on here, you see this trend line right here? Look at that. Look at that trend line, guys. That is that's right where we want it. See, I got 1, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4, 5 touches, and it lines up that trend line right there. So I would be patient and see if it does give us this setup in New York and look for the sell. If it does come down and consolidate here, we could be looking for a buy at NZD JPY, but we'll see what's good on that. I mean, that thing just bounced off that pitchfork to perfection. Guys, this is why you need to be trading pitchforks. Drawdown of maybe 2 pips. And then that thing just was already up 6 pips. You could have to stop profiting and let that thing ride if you got in that trade. So, guys, all I'm doing here is marking up. I'll be trading once the New York session hits in a couple more hours. But be aware for this NZD JPY. That's a nice looking setup. Euro JPY. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. So we see we got this pitchfork coming down here. Come down. We got the break underneath structure, guys. This is a break retest. This is like a sell on Euro JPY right here. Let me check this out. You could get by with like 14 pips of risk. Let's check this out. So the thing about it is I don't really like how the fast indicator is, but you have to realize with this fast indicator is it's still, let me get rid of all this stuff. All right. It's still it's counting the momentum, where this is the tail end of this trade. This entry was up here. This was the perfect entry, which was called the tail end of New York, right there off that perfect level, and then all the way up here with a sell. But you can see it's still on its downward formation. So if we're going to get a continuation trade, it's totally fine for it to be this low. But the other thing I want to do is I want to draw a trend line here. And leave this trend line, because this is something I'll be looking for on the fast indicator as well. If I see this thing come up and start curling on that, boom, we'll take that trade. But this is interesting if you want to take a quick trade. Again, I don't trade right now, so if you're trying to get in this entry right now, there's a possible entry on EuroJPY if you're looking for it. We got a break retest of quarter theory, which is the orange level, and then that's a pitchfork as well. So if you threw your stop loss right above that, 14 pips to the previous high, around 64 on the stop loss. If you put your stop loss around 64, it's a safe little zone. A safe little zone. But again, guys, I wait for the minute chart to give me the turnaround entry, so I can't call that straight up. Look at this thing, guys. UCAD. This thing could definitely still work its way down to this pitchfork. I'm gonna move this alert up right there. Make sure my alert's on it. All right, perfect. The alert is on. So we got a pitchfork coming from this harmonic right there. That's clean, guys. I could see this thing dropping down, hitting this level right here, and taking off for the buy. So I'm gonna be on standby for that. Got my alert set, and I'll be watching that closely. Next, let me find one more trade. One more trade set up. Actually, let me pull up the scanner, guys. Let's see if there's anything fresh. Anything fresh on the scans? Because if there's any fresh scans, we'll look to draw a pitchfork on them. I left this thing sitting here the whole time. My bad. But we'll try to draw something on these fresh scans. So let's see here. Let's see if there is anything, guys. This is the harmonic scanner. If you don't know, by IML. Makes life so much easier when it comes to finding these harmonics, since it does all the work for us, and all I'm just doing is clicking through here. Look at that. That was on that pitchfork. NZD-JPY, it reversed right off it. So that's extra confirmation. You had this harmonic calling a buy. Yo, check this thing out. Sheesh. So there's a harmonic right here. I'm going to just draw this up and call it good. Yeah, so right here, there's a harmonic. I don't know how it goes, so let me click right here, and then I'll go back and forth and just get it perfect. So it is, yep, it is that one. Okay, that is perfect. All right, that's the harmonic right there, guys. So look at all that confirmation. This was a clear buy zone right here, like easy buy zone once you know you have that harmonic as well. So guys, what I'm going to do here, just to be prepared, just to have it set up, is I'm going to put this pitchfork right here. This is where color coordinating is going to be very helpful. Because you can see here, we got all kinds of pink going on. Let me change the color to, let's just do white. We'll just leave it at white. Now look at this. This is just something to keep aware of. Now you got a couple extra lines crossing here to find these reversal points. If you are going to follow the downward momentum, you can sell it off here. You can look for different levels, like this level that actually just touched to the pip right now, this level up here, or even we have an X marks the spot level over here. So I would stay aware of what's going on with NZD-JPY. Very interesting. Again, guys, this was the entry spot, especially that harmonic being formed there as well. That thing's taken off like a rocket. So just be aware of what happens here. We also have, just stacking one more thing on you, and then this is the last thing we'll talk about right here. We have quarter theory as well. It's actually sitting on quarter theory right now, struggling on it. Look at that. Boom. Sitting right there on quarter theory, breaking through. So we'll see what's good. We'll see how this thing plays out and see if it gives us any trade setups, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the morning show today. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And going into this Friday, make sure you guys stay patient. Make sure you guys look for extra trade setups and only take the trades you know you are going to win. We have New Year's coming up early next week. And this, you know, who knows what's going to happen today. It could be a wild day in the markets. Nothing could happen in the markets. We will see. But, guys, with that being said, I appreciate you so much. Make sure you guys stay grinding on your dream, on your vision to become a full-time Forex trader. Because I promise you guys, even if it's a little slow in December, go out, crush 2019, and you'll thank yourself you did. Have a great one.